What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be talking about the new dynamic duos in NBA 2K20 MyTEAM. So, if you guys don't know what these dynamic duos super packs that they've come out with, there is a whole bunch of them. Unfortunately, they are VC only, which is very, very annoying. I wonder when 2K are going to give us the super juice packs for like every card. Like, dynamic duo packs had been the packs in previous years. They might have to do like a best of 2K pack or something, where 2K does give us all of the cards. But there's a whole bunch of these cards. Wait a minute. Why is there no good cards in these packs? Where's all the good duo cards? Not like some of them. Where's all of them? There's nobody in these packs. A chance getting any dynamic duo players. There's only 2 Galaxy Opals here. This Dwayne Wade is a duo with Shaq, who's not here. This Kawhi is a duo with Siakam, who's not here. This Kevin Durant, I don't know who it is. This Steph Curry with the lower Kevin Durant is not here either, but this is really weird. Either way, I don't think it matters too much at the end of the day. So if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to hit 115,000 or 215,000 subscribers by the start of 2K21. And now we are going to show all of the new duos. So again, if I miss one, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure I have all of them here. Maybe there's one. I think actually, I'm not sure. I think it might be a Tim and Tony duo that I'm missing, but I still don't think there's any use for it. Am I right in that there's a Tim and Tony duo? Yeah, there's a Tim and Tony duo, which I unfortunately cannot check. Either way, though, it still doesn't make them good, even though apparently it does give Tim Duncan Hall of Fame quick draw, which is great. So let's go to search cards so we can see them. So first of all is LaMelo, who's got a duo with Lonzo. So it makes Lonzo Ball a Galaxy Opal, but 40 of that upgrade is in shot IQ, which is absolutely worthless. So he's probably not going to be as good as the other Galaxy Opal Lonzo. When you see big upgrades in like shot IQ, that is just to upgrade the overall. However, it is still going to be interesting, a LaMelo and Lonzo Galaxy Opal duo. He's got gets Hall of Fame range, doesn't get half quick draw, does he? Or he may have already had it. Either way though, his diamond's pretty okay. This duo, I'm not going to use it, but you know what, it could be a worse duo, especially if you like the novel, if you're still a fan of the Ball family. He's going to be a bit of a novelty. Okay, so on this page as well, there's Andre Iguodala. So Andre Iguodala, wow, he goes up in a lot. The badges wise is not the most relevant thing in the world, but goes up at least one of most stats. Again, I'm not sure you'll feel any difference, but he does go up. Draymond goes up in pick and roller, hot star, fast break finisher. His defensive rebounding goes up, steal goes up, block goes up. So pretty okay upgrading these two guys. Again, most opals have got basically perfect stats anyway, so duos don't make as much of a difference as they used to, but still, it's nice to see. And we got Clay. Ooh, this is nice. Clay plus 10 driving dunk. Gets bailout. Kevin Durant, again, just barely gets better, so not the biggest deal in the world. But again, there are definitely worse duos out there. There are worse duos out there than this right here. Again, I wouldn't use... None of these are like me. None of these are duos I would go out of my way to use, though. That's the thing. That is the thing with them. So, Odin doesn't have one. Clyde already have one with Hakeem. Okay, so none of these guys have new duos, I don't think. Is this new? This may or may not be new. James Silas with George Gervin. Either way, I don't think it makes much of a difference. James Silas still doesn't have clamps. Kevin Durant, we've already seen it. So now we're on to Dame Lillard with CJ McCollum. So it still doesn't give him Interceptor or Intimidator, and his stats barely get better. And CJ's not great as is, so it probably makes CJ an Opal, but again, I don't think this is the greatest duo in the world. So let's have a look. Surely there's some good ones. Ralph Sampson and Hakeem, the Twin Towers lineup. You can actually play them as the Twin Towers because you can play Hakeem at power forward. Strength goes up to 9. Wait a minute, is his strength not already really high? I think he's one of the strong. Like, is he not super strong? Strength, oh, it's only 90. That's a bit of a surprise. Either way, though, goes up to probably 98, 99, a bunch of stats. But Hakeem doesn't really get that much better. So, again, it would be kind of a fun duo to use, especially if I do end up doing like an all-time Rocket squad. But at the end of the day, it's not the greatest thing in the world. And then there's Yao. Oh no, this is Joe we've already seen. So is Siakam's. Does Oladipo? I don't think is a duo. It's kind of hard to see sometimes. PG, Granger, it's already there. Okay. Is this a new duo? I doubt it. But yeah, not on this page. Okay. have a look. Is there any new ones? Caruso and Scal? Is that new? I'm not entirely sure, but either way, I don't think it makes either of them that much better because it doesn't improve Caruso's interior defense, but gives us an Opal Scal, I guess. None for Magic, none for Eddie Curry, none for Porzingis, none for DeBuscher, none for Frazier. Okay, so we don't have that many duos, not gonna lie. Ooh, this one's interesting. The Kentucky... Oh, sorry, not Kentucky, the Pelicans. They both were Kentucky, but they weren't at the same time. The Pelicans duo. Okay, AD gets half clamps. Defensive leader. Already has gold range extender. He already has gold quick draw. Gets much better 3-ball, much better ball handle. Yeah, he's going to be nice, but I still am not sure he can speed boost. Boogie goes up a little bit, but I don't think it's anything significant. But this isn't a terrible duo if you're going to be using the cards anyway. Who's Pistol Pete with? Lou Hudson. So Lou Hudson gets Deadeye. He gets Hall of Fame quick draw, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't have clamps. I'm almost certain that Lou Hudson's diamond card does not have clamps. But with these stat upgrades, I would not be that surprised if you guys got like a high pink diamond or an opal. And then Pete Maravich barely gets any better. So again, if you're a big fan like old school Hawks, and you want to run with Lou Hudson and Pete Maravich, go ahead, but I still don't think it's that relevant to duo. Surprised they didn't give Opal Mitchell and Gobert a duo. Okay, so let me have a look to see who else there is. So there's Chris Paul. Okay, this one will be interesting. So CP3 again, he's a little bit undersized, not a great card, but goes up in a few things. But Blake goes up in quite a bit. Actually, no, it's just +2 and a lot of stuff. So it's basically like putting a super high rated shoe on Blake Griffin, and the like downside of that is you have to play with a 6-foot top point guard. And then we've got Elton Brand and Maggette. Actually, with the Eva, Elton Brand goes way up in 3-ball, so it does actually make him better. Maggette, it does make him quite a bit better. You know what? Again, if you're a big fan of those mid-2000s LA Clippers teams that were barely making the playoffs, just go ahead. Be my guest, use this card. It's not going to be the worst duo in the world. Then we've got this right here. Look at what it does to Dwyane Wade. Like, this is the most ridiculous duo of them all. It is. It is. This one or a duo we haven't touched on yet are the best of them all. LeBron barely gets better, but again, he can barely get better anyway. He's basically a go card. But Dwyane Wade becomes... I'm pretty sure he goes to almost 99 everything. I don't think it's quite 99 everything, but it's not that far off it. Like, becomes an absolute just god tier card. Like, he's already great as is, and he just becomes even better. Okay, so what ones we missed out on? Jaylen Brown and Tatum. Ooh, that's nice. So Jaylen Brown goes up a little bit in 3-ball mid-range. Got some badges. Tatum goes up a bit in 3-ball. So it does make them both better, especially, again, if you are a fan of the Celtics, you can use these. While, because every card is like 99 overall stats, the duos in general don't make too much of a difference. However, a lot of the time with these duos, it's more so if you like using specific players in real life and they're part of your team, that you can now get away easier with using them. This was already a duo, I assume. This LeBron already a Kyrie, wasn't it? Yeah. Jimmy Butler and what was it, Derrick Rose thing? Okay. Embiid. That's interesting. But Simmons going to a 97 3-ball with half quick draw. Oh, if they gave him handles for days, this would be insane. Embiid barely gets better, but Embiid's already fantastic. This puts Simmons on the radar for top tier teams. Like, I think Embiid is that little bit worse than the elite tier centers. I think he's in that like second tier. There's like 2 tiers of center. Well, there's Kareem, I think, out by himself, and there's a second tier of centers, and then there's Embiid. So yeah, I think he's good. Even though the stats wise aren't big, trust me, half quick draw on Simmons is huge. It is huge. That is one great duo right there. Okay, so we already had Pau. We've already had Odin's with Conley, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's see who else. Quentin Richardson. Ooh, Darius Miles. Ooh, gives Darius Miles an opal even without his Evo. But 50 shot IQ. So it's like, what did he go 50? And it's like shot IQ. Yeah, that literally, you're the one who takes the shots. It doesn't matter. It's one of those duos that makes it just, he's duo in tier, and that's about it. Bill Laimbeer and Kelly. Bill Laimbeer goes up. It doesn't change the fact he still has Bill Laimbeer jumper. Unless the Evo can change, or unless the duo changes jumper, it doesn't make a difference. Jokic with That's definitely not new. So I'm going to say. Phil Jackson. I'm a big fan of this card. With Jordan. So Jordan becomes probably better offensively than the other Opal. And Phil Jackson goes up in a bunch of stats. Man, this Opal Jordan and Phil Jackson duo is going to be nice. That is going to be a nice duo. That's all I'm going to say. Nathan Jamal Crawford. Not really. If it's new, it's not going to be great. If it isn't new, irrelevant. Wade's already had a duo. I'm not entirely sure about Scalabrine. Larry Nance, Mark Price. I think that was already one. Again, they haven't come out in database sites. Giannis. Okay. Plus 10 3 ball. He has the Hoffer. Oh, does that... Like, I get it. Plus 10 3 ball. It doesn't make Giannis any better. I'm sorry, you're not going to notice the difference with Giannis. And... especially if that means you have to use Chris Middleton. I probably will use him, like. Not gonna lie, I probably will do it for gameplay, but I'm telling you, it's not gonna be that relevant. Trust me, it's not gonna be that relevant. I was a lot more excited when I saw Giannis, because I thought maybe they'll give him half range or half quick draw on this card. One or the other. One or the other, and he becomes absolutely insane, but they gave him neither. Okay, so is there any I've missed? Trying to look at new cards. I don't think any of these will have duos that aren't already there. Maybe diamonds. Tomb already had one. Let's just look at some of the current cards. No, don't lock in. None of these except Jordan have duos. No. Two of these have duos we've already seen. No. Any of these? Lillard has a duo. Like, to be fair, they did give out a fair amount of them. So anyway, yeah. Of these duos, I think the Simmons one is definitely the most relevant. I think that is the biggest of the duos. Giannis one, just to say you have no point guard Giannis, but to use Middleton probably isn't ideal. However, I think the Simmons duo turns Simmons into one of the best cards in this game. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's robbing. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rocking. When I link with ball point, you